Hey guys, Tony Denaro here. Welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday evening, May 12th. I want to talk about the insane price action that happened in today's stock market. And despite what you came here thinking, I'm not going to talk about one stock ticker symbol. I'm going to talk about all of them. Let's get right into it. During today's live stream, I was being asked constantly what was causing this going on today. My stock that I love ran up 30%. It got halted. This must be manipulation. Citadel sent out a tweet and tipped their hand. Shorts are covering. Algos are running everything. What exactly is going on today? And I want to ask you, were you looking at one stock today or were you looking at everything? Because when I try and analyze these problems, I always step back and try and look at the big picture to get an idea of what is really going on. Although it was a roller coaster ride in the market today, the indexes ended the day mostly flat. The S&P finished 0.10% red for the day, the Dow Jones down 0.25%, and the NASDAQ finished in the green 0.06%. Let's just call all of them flat for the day. But what I really want to talk about is the action that happened in the beginning couple of hours of the day. I'm going to keep today's video brief and get right to the point. Let's start off looking at these indexes. You can see that they are almost exact copies of each other throughout the entire day, with some minor differences in the peaks and valleys. What I want to show you across a broad array of stocks in as little time as I can, though, is that all of this trading was an exact copy, almost no matter which stock that you look at. Let's take a look first at the NASDAQ, and you'll see that all of these timestamps line up exactly. On the NASDAQ at 10:05 a.m. Eastern, we get this first big push up, which gets us into the green for the morning. There is a slight pullback, another move up, another pullback, and then the peak of the morning, actually the peak of the day, is exactly at 11:11 a.m. Now here we have the chart for the SPY, and again at 10:05 a.m. we get this first run up, pullback, run up, pullback, and then a peak right at 11:11 a.m. Here we have Amazon with that move up again starting right at 10:05 a.m. The peaks and valleys are a little bit different amplitude than the indexes, but again it tops out at 11:11 a.m. Here we have the chart for Tesla, same exact pattern, starting its run up at 10:04 a.m., a couple of peaks and valleys, and then topping out again at 11:10 a.m. I'm going to pick a couple of others at random. This one is the chart for Peloton. We can see right here the run up starting at 10:04 a.m., a little bit of dip, and then peaking out here at 11:11 a.m. And here's one more chart from another company in a completely different sector, Uber, starting this run up at 10:04 a.m., couple peaks and valleys, and topping out at 11:11 a.m. Now let's take a look at AMC and GameStop and see what happened with these two stocks. In the case of AMC, the run-up also started at 10:05 a.m. We had a little peak and valley, and then we had the top out, different than the others, stopping at 10:26 a.m. with some heavy selling pressure. The difference with AMC, unlike those other stocks that we just looked at in the indexes, is that AMC ran up in 25 minutes. Almost 40%. If we follow this chart through for a few more minutes, the final peak, look what time it is right here, 11:11 a.m. So the run up was much higher on AMC than almost anything else that we looked at today. You can see with GameStop, the run up also began at 10:04 a.m. Within 20 minutes, it was already up 32% to $108. Now, we did have some halts on the way up and also on the way back down here on GameStop today. After that massive run up in 20 minutes, it did get some selling pressure, took a valley, got a run back up, and then finished with its second peak of the day at exactly 11:11 a.m. I could spend the next 20 minutes putting up chart after chart of stocks that followed this pattern today, with the run-up starting around 10:05 and peaking out at 11:11 a.m. But if you're really that curious, you can do it on your own. Did every stock follow that exact pattern today? No, not everything did, but the examples of this pattern broadly in the market and even on the indexes themselves is ubiquitous today. So since this was so broad, was it caused by a computer that went into a buy pattern? Was it caused by somebody covering hundreds of positions? Was it caused by a tweet from Citadel in an AMC theater? That one, I think, no. But I think it's clear from the broad replication of this pattern today that this was some sort of algorithmic computer-based trading happening across many stocks. This was not something specific to AMC or GameStop, although they definitely got a nice little bit of extra juice with those massive percentage gains on the day. Does this mean that the market is going to rally tomorrow, or that these short squeezes happen on every stock that has been beaten down by the hedge funds? I think it is too early to say any of that. Nothing has changed economically in the United States. We still have the China situation, Russia, Ukraine, interest rates, inflation, supply chain issues. I'm going to continue to take it day by day, as I always do, and keep my fingers crossed that those stocks that we love that have been beaten down will eventually come around. And I know that they will, because all bear markets are followed eventually by rallies. So stay calm. Don't make any rash trading decisions. Enjoy the ride. There's not much else you can do. Whether the roller coaster is going up or down, the computers are in charge. The algos are in charge. This had nothing to do with retail buying or selling today. This was big institutional money moving in and out of the market in a coordinated fashion. I am Tony Denaro. I want to thank you for watching. Please join me on one of my live streams during market hours where I answer your questions. No super chats required. Don't forget to buy and hold that subscribe button, and I will see you on the next video.
You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that